Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about properties of real numbers. Before we discuss further, we will try to take up first the exploration activity, wherein we are required to compare the two statements in two columns. So here's the instruction. Each of the given instruction is about two things. In column 2, the order has been changed around. Are the results in the two questions or two columns are the same? So this is one thing that you are going to do. To find whether the two statements are the same or not. Number 1, put on socks and then put on your shoes. Column 2, put on shoes and then put on your socks. Two statements are not the same. Number 2, kill the snake and then pick it up. Second column, pick up the snake and then kill it. Again, it's not the same. Number 3, column 1, walk with 5 paces west and then 2 paces south. Column 2, walk 2 paces south and then 5 paces west. So the statement, again, it's not the same. Number 4, add 5 and 33. Second column, add 33 and 15 rather. Add 15 and 33, and the second column, add 33 and 15. So that if we simplify these two of different arrangement, we are obtaining same answer, which is 48. So both statements are the same. Number 5, divide 10 by 5. Second column, divide 5 by 10. They are not the same. Letter B, following calculation in quickest way you can find. So number 1, you're required to add 48 plus 7 plus 3 is equal to 58. Number 2, 75 plus 25 plus 49 equal to 149. Number 3, 43 plus 149 plus 1 is equal to 193. Number 4, 37 minus 5 minus 2 is times rather. 37 times 5 times 2 is 370. In number 5, you are required to add 3 terms, fractional terms. Now, our first step here is definitely to simplify the mixed number and turn it into improper fraction. So now we are adding 3 over 7 plus 4 over 7 plus 3 over 2. So I think the quickest way is to find the least common denominator between the denominators, and that is 14. To divide it by each denominator and multiply to each numerator. So 14 by 2, 14 by 7 rather is 2 times 6. 3 is 6. And second term, 14 by 7 is 2 times 4, 8. Third term, 14 times divided by 2 is 7 times 3, it is 21. Combining like terms from the numerator. So 6 plus 8 plus 21 is 35. over 14. Number 6, adding 5 over 8 plus 3 over 10 plus 3 over 40. The LCD among the denominators is 40 divided by 8. 5 times 5 is 25. 40 divided by 10 is 4 times 3 is 4 times 3 is 12. So this is 12, you will correct it. And 40 divided by 40 is 1 times 3 is 3. Combining all numbers in the numerator, since they are like sign, so it is equivalent to 40 over 40. Finally, the answer is equal to 1. The numbers are anyway required to add or multiply proper fraction with improper fraction times whole number, divided by whole number, times whole number. So 2 over 7 and 1 and 3/4 becomes 8 over 4. So multiply numerator, 1 times 8 over 4 1 times 8 times 2 over 7 times 8 over 4 times 4. So we have 16. And 16 times 4 is 64. Top and the numerator. So again, we have to multiply 2 times 8 is 16 times 4. 64 again. 64. So is it divisible by 28? So we leave it at 64 divided by 28. Number 8, adding 4.98 plus 2.02 plus 5.95 is equal to 12.95. In the explorations A, there are cases where the instruction in each column give the same result. So in other cases, the result is different. In number 4 of exploration A, you obtain 48 whether you follow column A or column B. In number 5, upon exploration A, you obtain 2 in column A and 1/2 in column B, in column 2 rather. So if changing the order gives the same result, the instruction in that case is commutative. So if you want to work out 75 plus 25 plus 39, we can do it in 2 ways. It can be adding first 75 plus 25, quantify them, and after that add by 39. So the sum of 75 plus 25 is 100 plus 39 is 139. Same thing if we are going to group 25 plus 39. So the sum of 25 plus 39 is 64 to be added by 75, still is equivalent to 139. So which way is easier? Why? When an instruction contains the same operation twice, and it does not matter which one is done first, we say that the operation is associative. So addition of real numbers is associative. We call this fact as associative property of addition. So you probably use the commutative property and the associative property as well as other properties of real numbers given in the table without giving it much thought. Okay. The table is divided into 3 columns. We have properties, then with its meaning, then the given example for each property. So first is the commutative property of addition. So these are 2 real numbers can be added in any order. Just like adding A plus B is equal to B plus A. It's true with example 12 plus 7 is equal to 7 plus 12. And that is 19. For commutative property for multiplication, 2 real numbers can be multiplied in any order. Like for example, 5 times 2 is equal to 2 times 5, and that is 10. Associative property of addition. If 3 real numbers are added, it makes no difference which 2 are added first. Like for example, to be added A plus B plus quantity of A plus B to be added plus C is equal to quantity of A to be added is equal to A plus the quantity of B plus C. Or we can also group first, quantify first a group of A plus C to be added by B. So 12 plus 7, quantity of 12 plus 7 plus 5 can also be arranged as 12 plus the quantity of 7 plus 5. And that is 12 plus 7 is 19 to be added by 5 is 24, while on the other side, 7 plus 5 is 12. To be added by 12 is also 24. That is the associative property for addition. Associative property of multiplication. If 3 real numbers are multiplied, it makes no difference which 2 are multiplied first. For example, the quantity of A times B multiplied by C is equal to A times the quantity of B times C. Or it can be B to be multiplied by the quantity of A times C. So in associative property, for multiplication, combine first the quantified value. Like for example, 12 times 7, and that is to be multiplied by 5. 12 times 7 is 84. To be multiplied by 5, which resulted into 480. While on the other side, we multiply first 7 times 5, and that is 35, and multiply it by 12, we are obtaining the same result. Okay, the fourth property is distributive property of multiplication over addition. So it seems that it's a combination between multiplication over addition. By the way, slash subtraction, addition or subtraction offers similar rules in terms of side numbers, so it makes no sense. So adding A times the quantity of B plus C can be equal to A times B plus A times C. For example, 7 to be multiplied by the quantity of 5 plus 3 is equivalent to what we're going to do is to distribute that 7 to each member inside a quantified group. So 7 multiplied by 5, then that is to be added by 7 multiplied by 3. So you have 35 plus 41 is 21 is equal to 56. So if, for example, we are taking into consideration finding the difference of 5 minus 3 to be multiplied by 7. So distributive property again, we distribute 7 to each member inside the group. So that is 7 times 5 to be subtracted by the product of 7 times 3. And that is 31 minus 21 resulted into a value of 14. Okay. Next property is identity property of addition. So any number added to the identity element, the 0 will remain unchanged. Zero is an identity element for addition. So that A, for example, to be added by 0 is equal to 0 plus A time the other, correct? So for example, adding 12 plus 0 is 12. Second example, adding 0 plus 4 is 4. Okay, the last property is identity property for multiplication. So any number to be multiplied to the identity element, it will remain unchanged. So that 1 is the identity element for multiplication. Twelve times 1 is equal to 12. Negative 13 times 1 is equal to negative 13. Now, sample number 1, which of the following instruction is commutative? Letter A, was the short and then iron it. B. Fetch water and chop the wood. Letter C. Find x if 7 is a factor of 42. Find x if 42 is a factor of 7. So I think the answer is 7. Letter C rather is the statement that satisfies commutative property. So you try to answer the activity provided here. We will continue to the next example. In number 2, you are required to complete each statement to illustrate the indicated property. Letter A. 4 to be added by 5 plus 6 is equivalent to 4 to be added by 6 plus blank. And that is 5. To make it a commutative property. Letter B. And that is commutative property for addition. Eight times the quantity of 4 plus 3 is equal to 8 times the quantity of 3 plus 4. So it is a commutative property for multiplication. Addition. Number 2 is an example of commutative property of multiplication. The quantity of 4 plus 8 to be added by 10 is equal to 10 to be added by the quantity of 8 plus blank, which is 4. So this is an idea of associative property of addition. Letter D. 4 to be multiplied by the quantity of 7 plus 5 is equal to 4 quantity of 4 times 7 to be added by the quantity of 4 times blank, and that is 5. So, this distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay, the preceded activity, you perform it, you'll be given time to complete. So, example number 3, Now, a letter is corresponding to a certain number. So you have to, what you're going to do is to substitute the number that corresponds to each letter, then simplify the equation or expression accordingly. Equation rather. So, letter A, to add A plus B is equal to B plus A. So that A is 7, B is 4, so 7 plus 4 is just equal to 4 plus 7. And that is 11 equal to 11. For letter B, a product of A times B is equal to B times A. So, multiplying 7 times 4 is equal to 4 times 7. And that is 28. Letter C, quantity of A plus B to be added plus C by C is equal to A plus the quantity of B plus C. So 7, quantity of 7 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 7 plus the quantity of 4 plus 5. So adding first, 7 plus 4 is 11 to be added by 5. The final answer will be 16 is equal to 16. Letter D. Letter D is A to be multiplied by the quantity of B plus C. So that is equal to AB plus AC. So 7 times 4 plus 5 will be equal to 7 times 4 plus 7 times 5. So 7 plus times 9 is exactly equivalent to 63. While on the other side, multiplying 7 times 4 is 28 plus the product of 7 times 5, which is 35. Still, 63 is equal to 63. Example number 4. Use associative property to evaluate each. Take advantage on the sums of 0 and or 10 or products of 10 or 100. With insert parentheses to show the groupings. So in letter A, for example, we are adding 78 plus 22 plus 26 plus 34 plus 36. So we can combine first 78 we can group 78 plus 22 and that is 116. And adding also 66 plus 34 plus 23, we have 123. So the answer is 239. In letter B, we can simplify its group. A quantified number 21 that is to be added now by negative 15 plus 15 plus 48. This will be negative 48 plus 8. So we can eliminate 15 and turn it into 0. So with 48 minus 48 is 0. So the final answer will be 29. Number 5, distribute 2 to each member inside the group. So we have 46 times 2 is 230. We are multiplying first here 46 times 5, and that is 230 to be multiplied by 2. The answer is 460. Perform the try it activity. So, shall we proceed to number 5? Show how change of order. Commutative property makes it possible to do the problems mentally. Letter A, 35 plus 84 plus 65. So adding first 35 to 84 is 119 plus 65 is equivalent to 184. Letter B, 4 multiplied by 23 by 25. So multiplying first 23 by 4 is 92. 92 plus times 25 is 2,300. Letter C, 40 plus 49 plus 60 is equivalent to 149. So we can add first 60 plus 40 is 100 plus 49, 100 plus 49. For letter D, multiplying 6 times 12 times 5 is 360. Example number 6. Rewrite the numbers so that each multiplication can be done mentally. So we can do it through vertical solution. So we have 20, 0, 0. So mentally we can answer it as 30.20. For the second example, 9 times 12.6. So 9 times 6 is 48. This is 0, so we can put down 48. And 12 times 9 is 108. So 108.48. For letter C, it's 35. 9 degrees, negative 210 degrees Celsius, positive 181 degrees Celsius, and 113 degrees Celsius respectively. So you are required to find, in letter A, the difference between the melting point of lithium and the melting point of nitrogen. So the melting point of lithium is equivalent to 181 degrees. That is to be subtracted by negative 210 degrees Celsius. So it turned out the statement now becomes 181 degrees Celsius minus or plus 210 degrees Celsius. Again, there's a correction here. By distributing negative sign to the minus side, it becomes positive 210 degrees Celsius, which will be redirected, directly added by 181. So instead of 19 degrees, you please correct it. The sum of 210 plus 181, so we have 391 degrees Celsius is the answer. For letter B, we are required to find the difference between the melting point of mercury and the melting point of nitrogen. So for mercury, we have negative 39 degrees Celsius to be subtracted by the melting point of the nitrogen is equal to negative 210 degrees Celsius. So that finalizing our statement, we have negative 39 degrees Celsius plus 210 degrees Celsius. Finding the difference between 210 by 39, final answer is positive 171 degrees Celsius. Letter C. Find the difference between melting point of lithium and melting point of a mercury. So 181 degrees Celsius to be subtracted by negative 39 degrees Celsius. So negative times a minus sign, so it becomes a positive 39 degrees Celsius to be added by 181 degrees Celsius. Final answer is 220 degrees Celsius. Okay, perform the try-it activity. I think that will be all. This is your teacher, Mr. Cedric A. Borres. Thank you.